Asuka's umbrella.
Turn around, ref.
Oh! Missed to the face. Shoulders down. 1, 2, 3, a win for Asuka.
Here is your winner,
Asuka.
Becky's underhanded tactics blew up in her face.
Literally blew up in her face.